Well, g'day everybody and welcome to Farm Manager World. We're going to do ourselves a little bit of a series on Farm Manager World. I'm not sure how big a series, but it's going to be a series, most definitely. So what we're going to do is I've created a farm called Coffee King, and we are in South America, and I hope that screen tearing doesn't come through because I still can't sort that out. So although there was an update, so let's just check whether turning on vertical sync and applying it. No, it doesn't fix it. So let's get out of there. And yeah, no, I'm still getting that horrible screen tearing. Vertical sync won't turn on. So there you go. But what we're going to do is we are going to set up a coffee farm. We'll probably end up doing some animals and stuff as well. But initially, we'll just get stuck into doing a couple of coffee fields. And probably some other stuff that might actually be pretty cool. So, but we'll make our we'll work that out as we go. So, the first thing we are going to do is throw down a big coffee plantation. Throw some road down the side of that, like so. And we are going to need ourselves a warehouse, and we're not staff. We're going to need to build ourselves where are we? Let's have a squiz at this. Production, logistics. We are going to need a warehouse, which we are going to build here. Right on the corner there, right where it can get deliveries really, really easily. And I think we laid it out relatively similar, didn't we, previously? Let's also throw a road down there because I would like to have a little road running through there just to make sure that everything's okay. We're also going to need to throw in an employee house, so for seasonal employees, which is going to go right in here basically, so that they're really close to the fields and stuff like that. Okay, beautiful. Let's we're going to need some power as well, so let's throw a transformer probably right on this corner here. In fact, yeah, we'll throw it right here because there we go. And we'll run some power up to there and then across to there. Lovely. All right, I'm going to unpause and I'm going to let all of that build, guys. And while that is building, we are going to need to do a permanent employees residence. So I think I'm going to definitely do that over this side. I can't remember how big it actually is. That's for permanent employees. So let's do that right. Kind of runs right where that pole is, doesn't it? Which kind of really sucks. I didn't want to put it over here because I wanted to put a road down the middle. So I'm going to throw that there so that we can actually throw a road down here as well, like that, because we will eventually be getting machinery and stuff. Okay, so while that's being built, we need to we've got to be careful. We're spending our money. So what we want to do is we want to employ some of these guys, some workers, and I'm only going to employ 8 seasonal workers for now. So there we go. We've got workers coming in now. So we're already starting to get workers. But we want these workers to, if we actually go into, let's go here and we go into there. We actually want these workers to only do, we don't want them, we want them to purely do Maybe we can do it in here, hire. Maybe we can do it house for permanent. No, we don't want house for permanent employees. Well, we actually do. We probably want to get ourselves a beekeeper in. So we can actually probably hire her and allow manual work, hire. House for permanent employees, no. No, we want field workers, don't we? So how do we get our field? There we go. All right, so so these guys allow use of machines and allow driving. Let's allow manual work. Let's get this field up and running, and we're going to throw some coffee in here. So we've got our coffee there. We've got our targets there, so we will have a look at that. But let's get that going, and get that happening straight off the bat. So work mode, manual. Right, lovely, perfect. All right, so we should start getting somebody, getting our employee coming out. We've got two. We have two employees. We've got one that lives in here, Jasmine Frost. We've got two employees that live in here at the moment, and I think we'll keep it at that, and we'll let them slowly build up and employ. The other thing that we want to do now is we want to set up a beekeeping, a little beekeeping hut, which is right there, and so that we can have an employee looking after beekeeping. So where are we? There. It won't let me put it there, but it will let me put it there. So let's throw that in there like that. And once that's built, we can actually have that done there. Okay, so why aren't these guys working on it? Current number of workers, maximum number of workers. So we currently have no workers. Allow automatic manual work, which we want to do most definitely. Not enough staff. Okay, so there's not enough staff at the moment. All right, that's fine. Maybe what we could do is we could go 12 up to there and hope that we hire them and just give them a little bit more per month. And hope that people come in and start working there. In here, we need to assign her to there, which is good. And we're going to need to connect the road. For some reason, it wouldn't let me build. There we go. Okay, so it's let me build there. So that's set up like that. That's perfectly fine. It's a matter of getting these bloody employees in at the moment as well. Assign staff to the farm owner's house, which we do need to do. So if we hire another permanent employee, what have we got here? What skills do we want our permanent employee to have? I think shipping skills, speed of loading, unloading resources. We don't need to worry about that at the moment. Manufacturing, we don't really need to worry about. So maybe the animal skill. So let's hire. Let's hire 12, 11, 45. Let's hire her. There we go. We'll hire her, and she can be assigned to the house. So let's assign you there, and we don't have another person. Training required. Effect task delegation. Okay, that's fine. Beautiful. All right, so we've got that happening. That is good. We do have employees should be coming out and starting to work on here now. So hopefully they do. Is this guy going to go and do this, or where's he going? Where are you going? What are you doing? Ah, she's our beekeeper. Okay, cool, cool. All right. Beautiful. So that should be all right. This field here, we're having a little bit of trouble because we don't have enough employees. At this point in time, anyway, not enough staff to work the field. So maybe what we could do is we could actually. I wonder whether we can split this field. We should be able to split this field. Here we go. Connect field, detach field. Can we click left mouse button to detach, right mouse button to cancel? Okay, maybe we could, can we can we bulldoze this field? We might be able to. And instead we'll put in a smaller field. Maybe like that for now. And like that. And we'll see if they can work those fields. So let's get some coffee happening in there. Where are we? Coffee and manual work. And the staff are heading to there to work on that. Cool, cool. Okay, lovely. What other crop could we grow? Is there something else that we could actually grow? Could we grow like do some orchard work? We don't really have any employee. What are our employees like actually? Let's have a look at them. Do we have a list of what they're actually like if we click on them? They don't actually have. Yeah, they don't actually have any particular skills there. So let's maybe throw. What else could we throw in there? Well, I guess we could throw. Well, we could throw corn in there. 12 to 35 degrees. Coffee's 15 to 32 degrees. I think we might just go with coffee straight off the bat there. And once we get more employees, then, or once they're finished with working on this, then they should go over there and work on that as well. And then that'll allow us a little bit of time there to harvest one. And by the time that's harvested, we could harvest the next one as well. I'm going to throw some more roads in here like that. There we go, which is, it's not going to cost us too much. How are we going here? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 4 seasonal employees at the moment. So, which I can't work out how to actually, who are you? Are you a seasonal employee? Yes, you are. Lives in the house for the seasonal. So what we probably want to do is let's see, definitely a seasonal employee. You don't want to use machinery. You don't want to use machinery. You don't want to use machinery either. We need everybody doing manual work at the moment. So, or otherwise it could sort of clog them up a little bit. So we've got our coffee fields. I know that we've got not enough staff on there, but we will get there at some point in time. And that's all good there. And right, cool, excellent. Let's see how we go. Let's see how we go while they're doing that. So that's a pretty good start, I think. What I don't want to do is I don't want to overcommit. However, I also don't want to undercommit either, in the sense of I want to make sure that we have enough crops coming in to cover our money and to cover our expenditure. So we should have bees in here, do we? Hives. Let's buy some hives. Okay, so we'll throw, can we rotate that? One there, one there. one there and one there, and then we'll throw a little road down the side there like that, just in case they need the road. And that should start producing honey now, so fingers crossed it'll start producing honey. Beautiful. And we've got 4 hives there for them to work on. Lovely. That would have been a really good idea to actually remember to do that, right? What else can we do? Okay, so we've got to kind of work out what kind of price we're actually going to get from an entire field of coffee there. It is a multi-harvest field, so we could put another one in here if we wanted to, which would probably be a really good idea, because eventually I would like to probably throw in maybe some like some orchard stuff, I reckon. Let's throw that in there as well, and we'll throw we don't really have, well, seasonal employees. It's kind of hard. I think it's permanent employees that you can actually have some decent like have some decent like specifically assigned employees, so you can hire somebody who's good at orchards, and you can have them doing the tractor work on that and stuff. So we could throw some potatoes in the ground, although we're probably not in the climate for potatoes, because I think our climate here is well, I mean, currently it's 29 degrees, so basically that's above what potatoes require. So they need to grow at a survivable temperature up to 32 degrees, which is, where we are, it's in South America, it's probably going to get a little bit hotter than that. So they can survive up to 40 degrees. Corn should be all right. So maybe we'll put some corn in. Manual work, yes. Let's throw that in as well. We've got some honey coming in now, which is really, really good. And what we will probably do is, we can we can watch the market, or we can automatically sell stuff. So if we go into the market and we go into sell, we've got honey here. Honey sells, the demand's 1% at the moment, but it kind of doesn't leave me with too much. The current price is $22.48. So if we were to sell that, we're only getting $45 out of it at the moment. We can set up auto trade if we want to, but I think we might just keep our eye on it for now. I'm not sure whether in the finances, whether you can see what the markets are doing. I'm not sure whether you actually can. Is there a no, there's only auto trade and stuff on here. So let's just keep that going as it is. What's this guy doing? No idea what this person is doing. All right. It'd be nice to get some animals down, but I don't want to overcommit at the moment. All right, where are all these guys going? We've got 6 seasonal workers now. That's awesome. And they're all coming out here to do this. They're working on there. So we can have 4 people working on this field. This is enough for 4 people. And this field's 6, and this field is 6 as well. So hopefully they're going to get that planted, and then they're going to get in here and do this one. So it'd be nice if you could kind of which maybe you can. I was going to say it would be really, really nice if we could kind of go, okay, well, we only want 3 people working on this field. We only want 3 people working on the other field, but it doesn't look like we can. So we are going to have to buy some fertilizer in as well. So if we go to the market and we buy and we look for agrochemicals, fertilizer, and we buy maybe if we go up to 100, if we go to auto trade, no, add trade item, we want to buy fertilizer. I wonder whether we can set it up like this. So we want to buy fertilizer. We want to purchase until we have 150. There we go. And we'll add that as a trade item. So now we should actually purchase that until we have 150. We're also going to, at some point in time, need to purchase some antifungal and some anti-insect and some anti-weed. So we may be able to set that up as well. Spray. No, oh, sorry. What we should do there is go into there and go spray. Antifungal. So we want to purchase that until we have 100, which is fine. Spray. Anti-insect. Same again. Purchase until we have 100. And anti-weed. So we've got those. Purchase until we have 100. They all should come into the. They should all come into the warehouse. So we should end up having them in the warehouse. Non-organic, not organic. So we should start getting some stock in there as well. There we go. We're starting to get stock into here. So, all right, beautiful. This field is they're still in progress with ploughing that. The cultivation here is in progress. We're going to skip the nitrogen and the pH fertilization purely because we actually need to unlock soil surveys to be able to actually survey the soil here. So we're not going to be able to do that at this particular point in time, but we will eventually be able to get there. We've got 6 honey in stock now. Probably going to need a lot of, we're probably going to need a hell of a lot of beehives to get that going. That is quite a trip, isn't it? Across to there. Why are we not storing honey in here? Buckwheat. All we could go available. So there's nothing in there that's available at the moment. We've got absolutely nothing in there. Let's go to here, and we've got 8 being stored in here. So that's probably a big mistake, putting that beehive over there when it probably should have been over here. That's all right because they'll be pulling stuff from there, which is perfectly fine. How'd they go? Well, they've done all of that, so we need to get to fertilizing and planting in there. And these guys here are still plowing. So we need to get that done, and then we need to get that field done as well. I'm guessing that all these people are going to go in and sleep, aren't they? Looks that way. He's only earning 480 and he's only earning 480. So I don't think they're going to be very happy. You know how employees talk about how much money that they earn and stuff, which is a little bit crazy. So anyway, let's go and speed this up just a little bit. We'll have a nice sip of tea. Yeah, I'm drinking a tea. So they're doing the fertilization now, which is really, really cool because we have fertilizer in there. These guys have nearly finished the ploughing and then they're going to cultivate. It's actually 4 people on there now. And we've got 6 people working on there. So we've got 10 employees now. We only need 2 more. I think we just got 2 more. And then 6 are coming out to work on this field now. Awesome. In delivery, 164 pieces of coffee stuff is coming there. So I kind of like how some of that's sort of a little bit automated and stuff as well. I probably should have ordered that. There we go, which means we now have 164 coffee seedlings that have to go in the ground. And everything else is going to, everything else is going to work perfectly fine. Right, these guys should be seeding now. No, they're cultivating at the moment. These guys will do all of this and then they'll probably cultivate it as well before fertilizing. This one here is ready for seeding. Coffee doesn't say when it... I'm not sure whether there's seasonal stuff in here, like seasonal growth in here. So there we go. What are you doing? What are you delivering, buddy? Don't know what you're delivering there, but at the moment, all we're doing is spending bloody money. In fact, we are hemorrhaging money. So, unfortunately, until we get these things up and running and happening, get our corn and all that going, then we're probably not going to make money. Which makes sense. The only thing that we're going to be able to make money on is honey. So if we go to the market down the bottom here and we go to sell and we sell off our honey, we can just infinitely sell it. Can't we? So we could, so this is just multi-flower honey. Let's sell that off. Let's go into auto trade, add an item, and we'll go honey, multi-flower honey, and we will sell infinitely. When enabled, automatically sell resource surplus over a given amount. Sell above 0. So every time we get one, we will sell it, and that will be cool, and that will generate that little bit of income. At some point in time, oh, look at that, look at that. Our coffee plantation is down. It's our first coffee plantation. What are you delivering, Sunshine? You're delivering. There's only 1 corn seed, really? That kind of doesn't make any sense. Here come the guys coming to get the sprays to do their spraying. They're going to do it all there in their little yellow outfits while all of these guys are just hanging around anyway. So that needs to be fertilized there. They are coming out now to do that fertilization, I believe. This is being sprayed. It has been planted. So these guys are coming down and doing a little bit of fertilizing manually, and this is ready for planting. So it's going to say there's not enough staff, which we know. So we've got 6, 12. We really need 16 staff, but that's okay. I think everybody that we've got here should be able to work between those, because they won't be working on, or not often they'll be working on both of these fields at the same time. So, yeah, lovely. Okay, let's have a look at our monthly. That's our monthly income. That's our daily. Daily's fine. We are hemorrhaging money, and I think it's kind of, yeah, it's just balanced itself out at the moment. So we've made $93 from multi-flower honey. 459. We sold that field, so we actually got money back for that. That was good. So we don't have a lot of income at the moment, but we do have a lot of expenditure, especially on employee wages monthly. So, and we'll see that drop every month. In fact, we'll add $500 per. So we're going to have probably about $7,000 worth of wages, 8, 9, maybe 9 or 10 grand's worth of wages come out at the end of every month, which is okay. That's fine. That's fine. This is what we need to do. Be nice to see what kind of productivity we are making here. Buckwheat honey. See, organic stuff does sell for a better price, I believe. But I don't know how many beehives she can actually look after. Maybe we'll buy another one. Throw it in there and throw that one in there. And that might keep us going for a little bit. So, we're allowed to have 10. We may as well buy 10 beehives, guys. Like, seriously? We may as well. So what we might do is we might throw some along here. No, we can't. Oh, we're not close enough. Let's throw 3 more along there, and then we'll just put a road in there. There we go. So it looks like she can look after 10 at once per beekeeper building, basically. Let's just buy one more and get that thrown in the ground there. Beautiful. Okay, done. So we've got 10 in there now. She can look after those. That'll produce us a fair bit of honey, I believe, and that's going to help us out. It'll give us a little bit. I don't know whether it'll cover her wages. That's the thing. Like, she's costing us. I think it's Jasmine. She's costing us $1,419 a month, right? So if she's doing that, can she look after 5 bee? She looks like she can look after 5 beehive buildings. Okay, that's interesting. But like, there's 1,500 now. We'd have to work out how much honey we would need to sell per month to be able to cover her wages. So let's have a look. Bonus depends on field's optimal humidity. So the desired value is 80%. What is the desired value on this? 80. Yeah, so it's 85%. So let's force watering on that if we can. This one here at the moment, plants growing optimal temperature. We want between 15 and 32, and it is 33 degrees. So we're going to lose a little bit on that as well, but we can't do too much about that. Our, I think between 60 and 80 degrees, 60 and 80 on humidity. So we're aiming for 70. It's currently at, let's aim for 70, and it is currently there. I don't know. Yeah, they're watering it now anyway. Okay, cool. And these guys should be watering this too, just to bring that that humidity up a little bit. Lovely. Things are going really, really well. I'm quite happy with that. So let's see how we go. Now, one of the things I'm not overly sure about with this game, and I did play the previous version of it, is having enough stuff to cover your employees' expenses and all of your expenses. It kind of makes it really difficult. It did take we were doing wineries in the previous one, and it does take quite a while to actually get to that point. So where you're actually making money. So it's really, really easy to drop this account balance down really quickly. So we do need to be very, very, very careful of that. But what are these guys doing? They're going to happiness dependent on current wage. So that's nice. So they're working on field one coffee, and they're doing an anti-weed spray on here. Oh, because it hasn't had an anti-weed spray yet. These guys are still watering, which has brought that humidity up. That's really, really good. What's the humidity like on this? It is sitting at 68. I'm happy with that. And the humidity here it's below, but they still haven't planted this one. So maybe they will as soon as they've done this, because this is basically the last stage for this actual field. So fingers crossed that they will. But I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. I am, as I said, I'm going to make a little series. I don't know whether it's going to be a mini series, or if you guys really like it and I get a lot of comments and stuff on it, then I reckon I will do a long series on it. So it's dependent on you guys. Let me know what you think. I will see you guys in the next one anyway. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.